So the G1 Climax 30 has come and gone, and the winner is once again Kota Ibushi. However, we have to rush on the road to Power Struggle November 7th, and we've got our 6-match card set up. Kicking it off, we have Toru Yano defending his provisional KOPW trophy against Zack Sabre Jr. I don't know why this match is making the card. And to be honest, the Power Struggle, this is a sign that for me, this Power Struggle card is kind of a mixed bag. Anyway, Zack versus Yano, yeah, don't get me wrong. Zack pushes Yano to his absolute limits when it comes to playing sneaky, and in the cases where Yano's willing to play clean. But Zack has beaten Yano time and time again. I mean, the worst you could do is throw this fight to Yano and give him a future IWGP Heavyweight Tag Title shot. But honestly, I don't see that happening until after the Tag League. And Yano and Ishii, I don't see them winning the Tag League. If I were right in putting this card together, I would have put Master Wato versus Taiji Ishimori for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title in this spot instead. But, whatever. Next, Shingo Takagi challenging Minoru Suzuki for the Never title. This is a barn burner, no matter how you stack it up. During the G1, this was one of the matches I was most excited for, and it didn't disappoint. I watched their match in Summer Struggle in Jingu, and it didn't disappoint. Can they pull off another banger? You bet your ass they will. Shingo wants that Never crown back, and he wants it back in a bad, bad way. In Osaka. Kazuchika Okada versus the Great Okan. After Ospreay walked out of Chaos to form the Empire, boy, did he get quite the heavy. If this Empire is the newest incarnate, a new version of Bullet Club, I'm all for it. I mean, let's face it. Ospreay's the Devitt to Okan's Fale. Okada is going to have an uphill climb against this brute. And maybe when Okan puts him down, Okada will finally get his head out of his ass and realize, money clip, not working. Throw that move out the damn window and go back to using the fucking Rainmaker. This is something that has bothered me with Okada ever since New Japan came back. The fact that he deliberately, in his arrogance, he deliberately chose to handicap himself by taking away his most prized and potent weapon. We haven't seen him use it since the Nakanishi retirement match. And that was 8 months ago. Regardless, I'll pick Okan to win the match. The Suzuki Shingo match, I'm still up in the air on that. Now we get to the triple main event. We'll start with the lesser of the title shots. Hiroshi Tanahashi challenging Kenta for his IWGP US title shot briefcase. I'm gonna be blunt. There's no contract in that briefcase. What's in that case is actually the IWGP US Heavyweight title. Moxley is past his date where he needed to defend it. So he had to have been forced to vacate it some point before the end of September. And once Kenta found out he was going to be the new IWGP US champ, he's been forced to play dumb. If he can waffle Tanahashi in the head again and break the case completely open, the belt's going to slide out and reveal it's the U.S. title. And when that happens, I love you, Tana. You're one of my favorite. You're probably one of you're definitely my favorite New Japan Pro Wrestler of all time. But, Ace, you're going to be GTS. You're going to have to GTS. Go to sleep. You're not getting that title. And I think this is the reason why Wrestle Kingdom is 2 days. They're cutting a 12-match show in half with 6 matches per card. And personally, I'm getting sick of this. What is it with Japan's fascination, New Japan's fascination with 6? I mean, with the number 6, huh? If Death the Kid were a real person, he'd jump on their case and force them to make it an 8-match card per night. I'm just saying. Moving on. Switchblade Jay White versus Kota Ibushi for the double title shot case. This is where White continues his downward spiral into being excommunicated from the Bullet Club. He'll try every trick in the book to win that briefcase, but he will fail on November 7th. Finally, the main event, and I was afraid of this happening, double title. Evil versus Naito. I mean, I was right when I told the Twitwild guys Evil was getting the Power Struggle title shots. I mean, double title shot. Let me be blunt, and I'm saying this to you, Gato, directly. Do not put the belts back on Evil. You know he's an anti-draw. It was a mistake to put the belts on him right away when he hop-shipped from LIJ to the Bullet Club. So don't do it again. Even Ibushi has stated it must be Naito who wins the match. So we can get on January 5, Ibushi Naito for the title. The titles. That match is a draw. Evil Ibushi? No. Evil Naito? Fuck no. Now, as for the best of the Super Juniors, I'm right about one thing. It's going to be a Super in the World Tag League. I am right about one thing. Both will be condensed into a Super block instead of having 2 separate blocks. But they'll be but instead of 16 or 20 teams and wrestlers respectively, both will be broken down into 12. So what 12 teams will be in the Tag League? Off the top of my head, Dangerous Tekkers, Finjuice, GBH, Tanahashi and Tsuji, Kenta and Yujiro, Tenkozy, Nagata and Nagata and I don't know who else he picked. Kozi, Yano and Ishii, Goto and Yoshihashi, or Okada and Yoshihashi, whichever one of the two it is, I don't care. Ospreay and Okan, God, if they can get back in time. Excuse me again. Cobb and... What would Cobb go with? Well, I don't know who they pick with put Cobb in with. Probably Nagata? I don't know. And I'm not sure who to pick for the 12th team. For the BOSJ, Hiramu, Bushi, Doki, Desperado, Kanemaru, Master Wado, Taguchi, Sho, Kid, Uemura, Tiger Mask, and Rocky Romero. Those are the 12 I believe that will be in the BOSJ. With Flip, Gresham, and ELP still cooped up here in North America under lockdown orders, no way they're going to make it. Well, I could see Carl Fredericks teaming up with Cobb. So that could work. But that said, sticking 12 guys into one massive super block could be a little tricky. It's why I would prefer just to wait till BOSJ 28. But whatever. Those are my thoughts on G1 Climax 30 Aftermath and what we've got going into Power Struggle, the Best of Super Juniors, and the World Tag League moving forward. We're on the road to Wrestle Kingdom, which really had to be siphoned this year, and it's going to be siphoned again next year. Smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Goodbye, and good night. Bang.